What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. This is for Tanzimbo. This is only for education purpose. Only for education purpose. And the diaspora, the African, the Caribbean. I'm gonna be speaking about concern young black men, young black female, and you parents. Yes, I'm gonna be striking you parents for the education purpose, for you for failing your children, for you for failing your children. You parents, you do not like your children. Yes, I said it. You parents, you do not like your children. You resent your children. You are pretender to be in your children's life. I'm gonna say again, you are a pretender. Parents, you are a pretender. Yes, you pretend to be in your children's life, but you're not in your children's life. The stress, the trauma, the distress that black people have on themselves is too much to bear. Majority, we don't even know that we have trauma, especially young black men and young black female. They don't know they have trauma. Stress is especially in this society we live in. Do you know how many black young men and young black female they're going through nowadays? The trauma that they're going through is difficult. And you know where they're getting help from? Smoking, drinking, partying, dancing, singing. Smoking, drinking, dancing, singing, partying. That's five things. A lot of black people, young black men and young black female, where they get the same behavior, them young people, they doing the same behavior their parents they have or they had when they were young. So it's like a reflect for our parents to commit themselves to the children. They don't do that anymore. It's your job as a parent to commit yourself to your children's life. No matter what the consequence, no matter what, you as a parent, you need to commit yourself to your children. Psychological speaking, psychological, you have to commit yourself to your children. They're having it hard when they step outside to go to study. They can teach, but somebody that don't like them, somebody that have really hate on them. Yes, children, your children, they're getting told by somebody that don't like them, somebody that see them inhuman, somebody that see your children inhuman. That's why you have to try to listen to somebody like Dr. Uma Johnson. You need to pay attention to what Dr. Uma Johnson is saying. Yes, you're gonna hear majority of the thing he's saying because consciously you're not awake, you're still sleeping, you're still slave. Listen to Marcus Garvey. Listen to Malcolm X. Put your nose in a book. Read. Do a lot of research for your children. Get your children to start reading a lot of research. So they need to build a legacy because you as a parent, you're not building no legacy for your children. No, there's none. Your children, they have to start in zero. You as a parent, you're already in the bottom and you're leaving your children again in the bottom. I bet you're so strong in going church every Sunday, going to give your money in them false church, them rubbish church that you believe in, where there is no God, but you're still going over there, forcing your children to go. And where in them church that you're going, I'll just say it like this. There is singing, dancing, screaming. And let me just put it again. There's no education for your children. There's none. Zero. As black people, we are in the bottom. We are in the bottom of every race. You know, there's a good tree when you see there's a good tree. There's nothing but a good tree. When you see the good tree, you understand that tree is really a good tree. There's a good tree and there's a bad tree. Nothing is nothing but a good tree. A good tree, you know it when it stands firm. A bad tree, you know it when you see that's a bad tree. So parents, your children are the future. Your children are the future. We have to pay attention to our fellow black men. It can be black man, black female. It can be a stranger. We need to help one another. We need to build community. We have to come one. Other race they're doing, they're supporting each other. Why we are not supporting each other? Why we hate ourselves this much? We are the only race in this world we don't build community. We go to foreign country. We don't build community. Look at this. You have all these Muslim people. They have their community. That's why they're so strong. They're yelling in England so badly. The voice is getting heard in England. What people, what they doing? I don't know. But I know if it was black people screaming loud, you'll see how the media, they're going to manipulate everything around. But you know how black people, the devil, they start making noise. That's why they see us. What do you think they like to kill majority of you Negro? What do you think white people, the police in America, they always trying to, they always not trying to, they always kill a lot of Negro. Go to Italian, they'll murder a black person for no reason. Go to Spain, go to Russia, all of them countries, the way they hate black people, it's unbelievable. Start asking yourself why. Why? Why for all these centuries? We're still in the bottom and we're still the most hated race. And our children, they're experiencing. A child, when they experience so much hate, do you know what building that children is head? The trauma that child have to go through. The trauma, the stress of the level that is, you know what is happening to your children. Let's stop being naive because it's not happening to you. You think everything is fine. We need to understand it. It's not individual. It's about systematically. All of us, if it's happening to one or two people, it will happen to you. You have a lot of Negro that they say, I don't experience racism or I don't experience discrimination. You're an idiot. We all experience that because you know what? White people hated us so much. They still hated us so much. And we start hating each other. We start hating ourselves so much. We are the only race that I can say we really hate ourselves so much. We tend to ignore the thing that matter the most. We need to speak up. If we're gonna speak up, we need to speak to our children. Forget about let's go march outside. No, let's give good education to our children so our children can build economic systematic for their the children's generation. The moment our children they understand the suffering that you parents and your parents what they went through, our children they understand the struggle, economic. They need to understand the economic, the political, how is working and what is not working for our community so they can be better in building something great for themselves and for their children's children. But we're not helping our children. More like your children, they go outside, they get more trauma. They come at home, they get more trauma. There's no peace either outside or at home for our children. They go to school, they get teach by somebody that don't like them. They come home, either you can't face what you created, stop putting more trauma to your children. And that's our problem. I hope, most majority of us will understand this is only for education purpose. It's nothing to hate on anyone or any race. I really don't care about any other race. I really don't care because I know the majority of all of them race, they hate us anyway. So we shouldn't even care. We need to be straightforward. We need to speak our mind. We need to give good education to ourselves, to our children. We need to start analyze and anticipate everything around us so we can understand. It's best. Let's do a lot of research. Our children need to be involved in so many different things, but we need to have a community. That's what builds people. I hope we can understand one another so this can be good for our education purpose. I hope to see you guys next time. I'll catch you to the next one. Peace.